Welcome to Cosmic Channels. Please call 1-833-703-0424. The Cosmic Channels are open.
I'm Braden.
I'm Zell.
And I'm Andrew.
Welcome to Cosmic Channels. You forgot to tell us to record before you muted us. I'm trying to get your attention.
Frantically.
We're recording. Yeah, hey, stop the show!
Sometimes,
Stop the show!
sometimes you just gotta throw the boys for a loop and just keep them guessing.
You know the drill. We want your spooky, scary UFO stories. You've seen Bigfoot. We want to hear about it. You got a ghost story. You let us know. Call 1-833-703-0424. And if you've been calling in lots, just sit back this week. Take a listen because we want to hear from new listeners or people who haven't got an opportunity to call in for a couple weeks. So if you're someone that's been calling every week, hey, take a week off.
Not a big deal. I think just like that, we got someone on the line. Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Hello?
Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Hello?
Hello. You're on the air. First caller of the night.
Get
What's your
out of
name?
here. I actually got on.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Shane O. from Louisiana.
Shane O from Louisiana. Right on, brother. What do you got for us tonight?
I was going to tell a story about the only UFO that I've ever seen.
Oh, you came to the right place.
Yeah, this happened Toledo Bend. It's a reservoir between Louisiana and Texas. About 7 years ago, I was camping out fishing at the edge of Toledo Bend about 1 o'clock in the morning. And, I had a few beers, but I wasn't drunk or anything.
As you do.
So I actually was sitting there, we saw a couple airplanes, helicopters fly by, just fishing. And I started noticing these two lights. It looked like just little balls that are going up and down all around really fast, like as fast as a shooting star, but moves that you couldn't even imagine, like straight down to the ground, then straight back up.
Weird.
I watched these for about 45 minutes, but the whole time, the girl that I was with, she noticed that right above the tree line across the lake, we're probably about a mile away from the other side of the lake, there just sat, it looked like it was three lights that were close together, but they would change color, and you could tell it was just one object, and these two little lights flew around it for 45 minutes, just as fast as shooting stars. And after about an hour, the thing slowly disappeared, and the lights went away with it.
Went on for an hour. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched this thing for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Now, those planes and helicopters you saw, were that just normal air traffic, or is there any chance those were military?
Yeah, this is normal air traffic. There's
Okay.
a couple airports around that area, so we watched the helicopters and the planes fly by. And, I mean, you could tell they were helicopters and planes. They had the normal blinking lights flying at regular speed.
Right.
But these little orbs, balls flying around this thing, I mean, as fast as a shooting star, but would go straight down to the ground and then straight back up. Like movements you couldn't, a plane or a helicopter couldn't do.
Like when you say to the ground, is that like to the horizon, or actually does it seem like to the ground?
To the horizon.
Right.
So we're looking at this. We're on the shoreline looking at the other shoreline. So this is about a mile away, and these little orbs were coming down right above the tree line and then shooting back up straight into the sky.
So, safe to say any human on board would have been suffering through some unbelievable
have been mush.
pancake G-force.
The G-forces would have been incredible. Just to watch them go down that fast and then come back up, there's no way. But, Who's to say what it is? It could be aliens. It could be military shit that we don't know about.
Well, I could say like the only thing that I could really think of is that maybe you were seeing some sort of, if I'm trying to be a devil's advocate and trying to like check boxes of like what it could have been.
Oh, yeah.
Before I lean to alien, maybe I'm going to like maybe this was some sort of like military drone and they were doing exercises with, and these things are really fast, larger drones and they're just running them through motions. Just because that up down, I mean that. Like now that we see, drone technology advancing and what you can get just, from Best Buy or whatever electronic shop, we're starting to see those kind of things and be like, well, those are drones. That might be a drone. Could this have been one? Like, do you think if you're looking at it from there, like, was there anything else that, could point you away from that?
Not really, man. I mean, like I said, we sat there for a few hours fishing and we watched this thing. The main object stayed above the tree line steady for about 45 minutes to an hour in the same place. But these two little balls, they flew around it up and down, all kind of different crazy directions. But I mean, looking at it, it was as fast as you would see a shooting star fly by, that fast.
Now,
That's
is it
quite
possible
fast,
that
pretty
is it
fast.
possible that these objects were actually in space? Not even an atmosphere.
Serious. I mean, you could see stars, but you could tell they weren't in space. I mean, the main object was about a mile away on top of the tree line. And, like, from our field of view, when I say on top of the tree line, it probably wasn't 100 yards above the tree line.
Right. Fuck, that's a
But,
cool sighting.
Yeah, it was just a sighting, and that's all I got for you. But I love you guys. Y'all are the best.
Hey, we appreciate it. That's thanks for sharing
Yeah,
that.
thanks
That's
for sharing
fucking
that.
wild.
If you were in the area and you recognize that and you've seen those same lights, let us know.
If you yourself are operating hypersonic drones
Yeah, let us know.
in the air, let us know. All right, thanks, brother. We appreciate the call.
Right on, fellas. Thank you.
Okay, have a great night.
Later.
Yeah, because they do have. We've come to light now in like the war in Ukraine that the hypersonic drones are a thing.
What?
Hypersonic drones, like multiple.
They have them?
Well, they have been announced that they have the technology. They haven't been said. I don't think that they've been used in the war.
Okay, so if they've announced it, that means we've had this technology for like 10
For a
years.
while.
10,
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
So hypersonic, I think, means what, like 5 times the speed of sound?
Holy shit! Really?
That's fucking
Holy
God.
fuck!
Unmanned,
That's
unmanned drones that can fly at Mach 5.
No, you strap a bomb to that thing.
I think China even said that they could use these drones to conduct like suicide kamikaze missions against other enemy like fighters. So just knock the fighters out of the sky by flying these drones so fast and just destroying them mid-flight.
Oh my god.
But-
That's scary, man.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
I don't-
That's
there-
like that YouTube video from not that long ago. That's becoming way too real.
Which video was that?
You don't remember that? Oh, I gotta find it. It's like just they basically, it was from a few years ago where they had militarized drones that they were showing that they kind of like played people into thinking they were real, and now we're basically we're getting that technology. I'll try and find it.
They're priming the public with those promos.
Yeah.
Anyways, while you find that, let's bring another caller on. Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Hi. Am I on?
You're
Yeah,
live.
buddy.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! No way.
Hell yeah. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm up links from Ontario.
Oh,
Woo.
Um,
Good old Canadian boy.
oh fuck yeah, bud.
right on, brother. What do you got for us tonight?
So I have a little story about when I was living in Hamilton, Ontario.
Poor guy.
Oh, tell me about it. But I was living in Hamilton at the time, and I was in college there. And I went to a party my buddy told me about. And so we go to this party. He told me it was with some Wiccans. At the
Nice.
time, I wasn't really as well versed in the occult.
Everybody knows
But,
Wiccans can party.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh, heck yeah, they can. But yeah, so I got to the places on Barton Street, which, if you're from Hamilton, you know is a bit of a seedier part of town. But yeah, so at this time, the party was winding down. Everyone was going to bed. And I was the only one in this living room. And it is a small gathering. Not many people, just mostly the family and me and my buddy. And so my buddy goes and with his one friend who's a part of the family. And I'm just sitting there in the living room. And so, yeah, I'm just sitting there in this living room. And I see this kind of smallish shadow figure. Kind of like, it looks like the silhouette of a stereotypical gnome.
Okay. So short.
So like, were we talking like Keebler or
That's an elf.
same shit, isn't it? Oh no, so gnome
was
is like
about a foot
hi ho.
tall.
Yeah.
And so it just briefly ran past my line of sight into the basement, and immediately the door slammed closed. And a little bit after I went to bed, because my buddy got back, he showed me to the room I was staying in, and it wasn't a very fancy place. Sorry?
Oh, that was my bad. I had the stream volume come through there by accident.
I was like, who the fuck was that?
Yeah,
Just talked.
it was a gnome, man.
Should have
Followed you home, dude.
Oh, heck yeah. It was a really weird situation. I've never really been in that sort of thing. Like, I only had 2 glasses of wine because I was in a stranger's home, and
Yeah, that's
I
fucking
didn't
witch's
really
wine,
know
brother. That's
Yeah,
witch's wine,
What
dude.
was in that wine?
Got some worm tail,
oh,
some other shit.
I have no
Eye
idea
of
what was
Newt?
in that wine, but it was weird. So I went to the room. I guess I was sleeping on the ground, which is kind of sucks, but it was what it was. I had my jacket on, so I used that as a pillow.
Well, you're not gonna complain to people that put spells on you. Just like, yeah, sure, I'll take what I can get.
Pretty much. But while I was laying there, I heard a blood-curdling scream from the, I guess you would say, the Coven mother or the mother of the Coven. And the father came in and checked what was going on, and I was just sleeping on the ground with my leather jacket as a pillow and nothing really else. A little while later, I was invited to sleep on a bed with my buddy. And that was pretty much it for the end of the night, but that was a pretty crazy story.
Okay, whoa. So, like, you guys didn't figure out where that scream came from?
It was definitely from the mother of the Coven.
Do we know why?
Yeah, well, yeah. More details.
I wish I knew. Honest God, wish I knew.
Did the little shadow gnome do anything else?
I have no idea. The last time I saw it was it going directly to the basement. The only thing prior to that shadow gnome appearing
Why? It's always the
was
basement.
that I blew out a candle because you don't want to let the house accidentally set on fire.
So you didn't follow the shadow gnome to
Listen.
the basement.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh hell no!
No. The correct course of action in this situation is to, in fact, light the house on fire so it burns
Yeah.
to the ground and no one ever goes into that place again. Screaming at gnomes, that's enough for me.
But you
Wiccans, you got 3 things there. It's fucking.
you managed to leave the Wiccan household intact.
Well, no, he's got a gnome. Follow him
Oh,
home.
yeah.
We heard it on the. We heard it
I
on the
mean,
phone.
not without some other things happening that I'll say for another time. But
Did you talk to your buddy? Like, did you say like, hey, "Yo, man, did you see that fucking gnome?" Did you guys bring it up? Did you
Honestly-
talk about it?
honestly, it was a while ago. It was like 7 years ago, so I don't really remember too much. But I know this. I'll never forget it.
That's-
It's,
Yeah.
uh,
The Scream and the fucking Shadow Gnome.
Oh man, that's some strong ass wine.
but hey,
terrifying.
that's just college, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Stranger things have
What are
happened.
you, buddy? What are you going to fucking Hogwarts? Like, we got gnomes
Yeah.
and shit going on.
But thank you guys for letting me come on. It was honestly a real privilege. I only started listening to you guys 2 years prior, and fuck, I've been hooked ever since.
Hell yeah.
Woo.
Awesome, man. Right on.
But thank you guys. You all have a good night.
Yeah, you
You
too.
too, buddy.
dude.
Take care.
All right, take care.
Fucking Shadow Gnome.
I mean, we've all been there though. Like, you remember being a kid and like being in a sleepover, and you know, like the parents are fighting or something just awkward's happening, and you're like in bed being like, I want to go home so bad. I couldn't imagine it being because of a fucking gnome and a blood curdling scream. That would be like,
Yeah, I haven't really partied with any Wiccans either, so I probably would. I would have been hard pressed to get there.
we went to school with this Wiccan guy, and he was the biggest prick. Or he fucking all like mascara and all that played up the part, huge. Looking through the dude from fucking I forget the name.
He was
of the
Chris
devil.
Angel, Mind Freak.
Pretty much, but like, and he was a big Wiccan, and he'd like hiss at you and stuff. And there's a good chance, like this guy would be, and he would talk shit too, and you'd be like, oh fuck, I just want to put this guy in a locker so bad, but nobody would do anything because they're like, I'm not risking it.
He could curse you.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Just
not
like
fucking
that.
doing it. I'm not gonna be the guy. He used to like write people's names on fucking paper and shit like that when he had beef with them. Oh, it's horrible.
He would
Yeah,
draw
it's terrifying.
you as a stick figure and like
Oh,
stab
yeah,
it.
dude. Especially for
Yeah.
somebody like me who can't not talk shit to somebody. I'm like,
Yeah, to be honest, I've heard that all lower back pain can be associated to some sort of Wiccan,
Poking
knife
pins
and
into
a
you.
doll.
oh my god, what about hair loss?
Right? Hair loss, and
We-
so I
Listen.
was like, that's why I wake up every morning with a lower back.
Now, come to think of it, you know, I had a little altercation with this guy in about grade 8, and that's when I stopped growing. All right, so maybe I'm a curse.
You've
You've
been
been
cursed.
cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Interesting.
I need to call that guy.
Get to the bottom of it. Well, we did come to the bottom of or came to the conclusion that we were hexed at one point.
Well, absolutely. There's no.
It
ifs,
has
ands,
to
buts
be.
about
It doesn't make any sense that we've beat the odds.
No, absolutely not. I will not admit that my genetics are terrible. I refuse.
I'm gonna say like it would make sense for one of us to have terrible genetics, but all four.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't call hair loss terrible genetics, but
How could you not? There's no genetic advantage to it. It's just
It
makes
doesn't-
you uglier.
it doesn't do
That's
anything.
it.
doesn't make
That's-
doesn't make you a worse athlete. Doesn't make you worse anything. It just
Yeah, well, it makes you less
just makes-
likely to
it makes you-
reproduce.
it
So it
makes
makes
you-
you,
it makes
your,
you-
your genetics are bad.
It is true.
that's only in today's culture. I'm sure
Well,
there was.
take me back to the days.
I'm
when it
sure
was
there was-
fucking cool.
I'm
Please.
sure there was times in human history where going bald was like a status symbol, and like you were the king. You going
Mind
bald.
you-
We're bringing it back.
with
Bring
this.
it back.
Well, boys, with this thing, I'm fucking pulling off a serious Iron Sheik with the bald head and the fucking twisty stash.
Twisty
It's not
stash.
terrible. I might have to keep the stash.
Yeah, you look like you're about to start tweeting obscenities at Hulk Hogan for
Oh,
sure.
I will most likely make people humble. I think break some backs.
Hey, if you're watching live, I mean the line's open.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
There's
I
no-
thought we were just ranting. And
No one's on the line.
you guys want to talk about? You guys want to talk about the biggest news of the day?
Let's talk
Yeah,
some
let's
shit.
hear
Like I said, curse is broken.
Oh,
2
you-
wins in a row.
Oh, you talk
Curse
about-
is broken.
Your old,
Curse is
good
done.
old Detroit Lions.
Yeah, curse is broken. Curse Bobby Lane.
Doesn't that mean
Gone.
that they win a playoff series?
No, it's that- I'm telling. Well, we're working our way
game.
to that. We're working
Yeah.
our way to that.
Slowly.
Okay,
Yeah, it's slowly.
slowly, 1 win at a time. That's 2 wins in a row.
Hey.
All right, here's the thing. You want to know why it's broken though? This is the first time since 1993 that the Lions came back from a 14-point deficit and won a game. Curse is broken.
Curse is
pretty
broken.
good.
All right, we got
Curse
a
is
caller.
broken.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Is there a topic for tonight? What's up?
We
Show
want to hear what you want to talk about. You got a
Line's yours,
story?
brother.
You got a theory? What do you want to talk about?
Mhm. Well, what about them? Them gators. You know?
them Gators.
Like the Florida Gators,
yeah.
or like
Just
the-
dim
Just
gators?
Gators in general.
Yeah, but I walked outside. I seen the gator. He's just walking past. He was walking his dog, didn't know what to do.
What?
I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to think of a good topic. I'm trying to stall for time.
Keep going with
yeah.
gators. I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
I like
up?
this too.
All right.
We know what
All
else about gators?
Yeah, what
man?
can you tell us about gators?
We all
These-
listen.
those are
We all
gators,
know
not
they're
like a
taking over the
crocodile.
Everglades. That's
They're
where they're
not the
starting.
dog walking
They're
type,
moving
right?
out.
They're the vagrants. Seen a crocodile a few days back. He got pineapple on pizza, and when I mean pineapple, nothing else. No cheese, nothing. Just pineapple. Pineapple on bread, and maybe a little bit of marinara.
Ooh.
But
What's wrong with them?
that's just. I know. Crocodiles, man.
Not into them
Can't
anymore.
trust a
Out
croc.
No.
No.
Keep going. Keep it going.
Yeah,
Keep
what
it
else
going
is
on the
out
gators
there?
and
What else
crocs.
going on?
What else about gators?
All right. Well, so was out fishing a few days back. This crocodile next to me, he just wouldn't stop talking, right?
Yeah.
So
As they do.
I said, "Hey, bud, I'm trying to fish here," and he was like, "Oh yeah, well, so am I." I was like, "That's too bad. You're talking. I don't know." I don't know.
All right.
Not
See you
gonna
later,
lie.
alligator. It's been
Yeah,
real.
yeah. It's been-
Not gonna lie. I'm drawing blanks here.
All right. Peace.
Call back when you got something, brother.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, in a while,
Yeah.
crocodile.
Hey, good on him. He went for it.
Yeah,
That's
fucking
right.
right.
Yeah.
If that's all you got, that's all you got.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Is fucking
you
crocodiles
can,
talking
you
too
can,
much?
You can ask us a question, right? You can ask our thoughts on the theory, whatever you want to talk about.
You want to know my opinion about crocodiles and alligators?
Scary.
Ask away.
Stay away from them.
Stay away.
Yeah,
Don't walk your dog by the water. They'll eat 'em.
Buddy, they're fucking dinosaurs, man.
Legit
Stay
dinosaurs.
away from them. Stay away from them.
yeah, I would definitely not want to get bit. Man, those people that like get bit by them and stuff. Every so often, you'll see like someone getting their hand death rolled, and I'm like,
Buddy. Well, every time I see that, you see those old ass Bob Barkers on the fucking golf course that just like their ball goes by an alligator and they walk up and like smack it in the ass and tell it to beat it. You're like, what are you doing, man?
Just a
yeah,
matter of
people
time.
are getting way too comfortable with these dinosaurs.
Yeah, dude. Like, what are you thinking, man? There's no like you couldn't pay me. No way. Never. Not
They're
coming close.
fast. They're fast on land.
They sprint.
Like, people
They
forget
can
that.
fucking sprint.
How fast they can go.
Oh, yeah, dude, they can go super fast. They can sprint.
Yeah.
For a short distance, but they can fly. All right, we got a caller. Hello, Cosmic Channels. Oh, no.
Nope.
Hung up.
Too soon.
Hung up.
Speaking of, do you guys see that video of that jaguar jumping into the fucking water and coming out with the alligator?
Oh, I've seen that with
Dude,
a caiman.
nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, nuts.
Like
This
fu-
caiman, those are the little ones. No, this one was pretty big.
Well, it's
He's a big bastard.
No, it's not. It's smaller than like a alligator or a crocodile, but it's
Well, crocodiles are bigger than alligators, right?
generally, I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
But a caiman's probably still what? It's probably still 8 foot. It's probably still like 800 pounds. And that jaguar just jumps in, fight to the death, comes out, crushes the back of its neck, and just drags it
Badass,
out.
man. Badass.
What's that? What's the channel? Nature is Metal. It's all that crazy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Sometimes it's a little too metal for me.
Yeah,
You know, like all those.
nature.
watched that,
Nature's not fair.
I was just watching those where it's like those birds that live on the cliff, and then it's like David. It's one of the David Attenborough ones, I'm pretty sure. And he's like, the bird like gets to the edge of the nest, and I'm like, what's this little guy gonna do? Jump off? Just jumps basically to his death. Just ragdolls down the hill. I'm like, what the hell?
Why?
That's what he
It's a
does.
That's
bird.
what they do, man. That's
Is this
what
like
these
another
birds do.
breed of fucking penguins that can't fly? Like, why is it
Yeah, and then they
flying?
just get down to the bottom.
That's the rite of passage. That's how you become a man. Just
Oh,
fl-
so some of them live?
Yeah, once they get to the bottom, yeah, they're
All right,
fine.
Let's bring a caller on here.
Fuck, is it-
Hello, Cosmic Channels.
G'day, mate. How you doing?
Good day. Good day. Good day.
Is this Byron?
My name's Jared. I'm calling from Australia.
Oh, it's not every Australian's named Byron. What's up, Joe?
Not everyone's named Byron, no. Where is Byron, by the way?
You tell me.
Yeah. Tell us.
I heard he's in South Africa.
I'm not even convinced this isn't Byron, but
Yeah.
What do you got? We got Australia. What time is it there? It's like what, 15 hours ahead or something.
It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday.
Oh fuck! There you go. Right on, man. We don't get too many callers from Australia, New Zealand area, so we appreciate it. What do you got for us?
I've actually got a pretty hectic Ouija story. It's actually from my dad, but I reckon it's probably one of the craziest like Ouija stories I've ever heard. Honestly.
Hell yeah.
All right, so basically, my dad was about maybe 12, 13 years old with a couple of mates, and on like a weekend over at his place, they decided to do like a bit of a Ouija. Nothing too crazy happened, I don't think. Like from what he's told me, nothing really happened. But basically, like they ended the story, like ended the Ouija meeting, whatever, and then kind of just went about doing some kid shit. And basically, his mate, just call him Paul, was climbing a tree, and he was like up in the tree, quite a ways up, and ended up falling, and like fell like into the middle of the road as like a car was coming. Luckily, he was fine, like kind of hurt himself from the fall, but yeah, like didn't get hit by a car or anything. My dad and like his other mate rush over and they're like, mate, like what happened? And he like looks up into the tree and he's like, I was like standing on this branch and was like pointing into the tree where he was standing and there was nothing there. There was no branch like at all. And he's sitting there and he's like, that's like weird because I swear that I was standing right there. And then kind of freaked him out a bit. They didn't take him for a liar, so they're like, we believe you. He was a bit shaken up, so they went inside and they were like sitting in like my dad's room, and he had like basically just like a shelf like up on the wall that was like quite high, and it just was like used for kind of storage. And there was a box, like an old box full of like old kind of like books, I guess, like textbooks and stuff from school. And this kid Paul was sitting under where this box was, and this box hadn't moved for years. Apparently it was like collecting dust, like no way it was like gonna fall or anything. But my dad was sitting on his bed and he's watching this box like slide off towards like where Paul was sitting, like directly under it. And he yells out to him, he's like, Paul, move. Paul like looks up and sees this box like tilting on the edge and like jumps out of the way, and as he does, like it falls to like where he was sitting. And then like they were all shitting themselves. They're like, fuck this, like nah, like not gonna mess with this stuff anymore, like don't want anything to do with it. They all kind of went on their way. And then the bit that gets me is my dad's mum went to work on like the Monday following this like incident and basically said that one of the ladies at work was like very in tune with this like whole kind of like spirituality, kind of paranormal stuff. She came into work saying that someone's kids here have been messing with stuff they don't understand, and they need to stop it now because next time they won't be so lucky.
Fuck.
And my grandmother knew exactly who she was talking about because it was like her son. And then basically like came home that night, gave my dad like an absolute flogging, said like, don't do it ever again. And then my dad went and like told his mates, and then like, yeah, ever since everything's been fine. But like, yeah, scared the shit out of me when he told me that story. But like, I don't know, one of the
Final
craziest things like,
Destination Ouija.
Yeah,
I think I've ever heard from like a
that's
Ouija
crazy.
story, that's for
didn't
sure.
close the board properly or something,
man.
and something
Piss
was,
somebody off.
yeah.
Now, have you never tried to play the Ouija yourself?
Not me, not personally.
After hearing that,
I
no
want
fucking
to, but
way.
it's just like all my mates are shit scared of it, and like the rest of my family's kind of shit scared of it too. But like,
Sound like smart people.
I haven't had necessarily like any like personal kind of paranormal experiences. I know my girlfriend's had a few, but like her house seems to be haunted. Like her parents are like they're from like Latin America, and they're very like kind of in touch with that whole spiritual side as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And like they'll say they'll be in the kitchen just like cooking dinner or something, and like the salt will just start sliding across the table, and her dad will like tell it to stop. He would look at it and go, "Hey, stop it."
Sternly tells the ghost to cut it out.
Yeah. Well, he probably also
Yeah,
knows a way
he
to
would tell
punish
it
the
to put it
ghost
back. He's
somewhere,
like,
yeah.
Put it back. Doesn't listen though. So
That's fucked.
But yeah,
Man,
I don't know.
I love Ouija stories.
I want to try it. Like, yeah, I got to get out there. I'll do it by myself. See what happens.
Well, here, listen. Next time that there's a fucking ATT Ouija, you can have my spot.
Yeah,
bro.
just
It's all
want to
yours.
say big thanks for having me on.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, cheers, man.
No
Thanks,
worries.
thanks
Thanks
for the
for having
Thanks,
me.
brother.
Yeah,
That's
thanks for the story.
terrifying.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
no worries. See you later.
All right, take care of yourself. Play Ouija.
You too.
Bye.
All right, you too.
Why are you endorsing Ouija?
'Cause I love
Yeah.
it, and I love hearing people's
Terrible.
stories. I love getting people haunted, possessed,
Terrible.
and
Yeah,
you
because
name
you're
it.
the one haunted people.
I love it. nothing brings me more joy when
That's
someone
how they
gets
released Zell into
extremely
the
fucking
world.
haunted.
He was brought back by Ouija. He just wants to bring his extended family through.
Yeah,
Ouija.
you heard-
Zelzel. That's what.
Yeah, you heard about Zozo.
Wait till you meet Zelzel.
Love good Ouija story.
That's terrifying though. It's like the fact of like, seeing like this stuff move that's never moved before, and
Well, the-
falling out of a tree where you think there's a branch. You're like, it's like, is something fucking with you?
This
It's
just
terrifying.
the idea of Ouija. I mean, we all joke. We joke like it's a Hasbro board and stuff, but just the idea of like getting a group of people together and trying to summon
spirit.
an entity from a different dimension or wherever
Yeah,
is
sounds
fucking
like
cool.
an awful idea.
It's fucking cool.
No, because what if it comes?
Like you probably don't even need the board, right? The board is whatever, but just getting people together and like trying to summon something.
And channeling that, yeah,
Yeah.
I think the board is just helpful, but it's like I don't think you need the board either.
I don't think if you like all get together and the mindset is we're gonna summon fucking Zozo and fight our way to hell, you can do it. You might not come back though. That's the problem. Like, what about the There's so many missing people. Did they play Ouija?
No.
What do you think? You think some people
know.
played Ouija and never came back? There's a lot of missing people out there.
Well, some maybe.
I mean, the fucking some people play Ouija and never come back to Ouija night. I'll tell you that much.
That's very true.
Including
Oh,
this guy.
We summoned something that time. That's why. We legit summoned something.
Yeah. The tiniest amount of pee. That's what we summoned, because that's what fucking happens.
It's always interesting to hear people's like Ouija stories and Ouija's account, because it's like there's always two camps. Like I've done it, nothing happened, and there's another camp that's like, no, don't fuck with it. And it's I would love to play with a full camp of people that are like, really. I still think it would be fun for a pod week or something. We get like a actual practitioner to like do a seance with us.
100%. The thing is, you can't
think
use
that'd be fun.
electronics and stuff because that scares away the demons.
Well, even if we do it and then just talk about it after.
And recant what happened.
Yeah.
That might be, you might be able to convince me to do that.
That would be fun.
Because
Right?
as long as my fucking audible sobbing isn't for the world to listen to, like live, I'd be a little bit happy.
Yeah, the dramatic reenactment we do after we toughen you up.
Yeah. I'd be okay
100%.
with that.
That's good.
We got some slow lines tonight.
Yeah.
Lines are slow.
Well, that's because we don't have the fucking moneymaker on. Everybody knows Dan fucking his star shines the brightest on Cosmo channels.
Yeah.
You can't shut him up. He loves to talk. He answers
Yeah.
a bunch of questions. He's super happy to be here.
Yeah.
And people are super disappointed that he's not part of it.
Well, they don't want to. They know that we're too much of believers, so they want to know what actually happened with their stories. Whereas Dan will tell you exactly swamp gas.
Mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yes, mushrooms. Yeah, and not the kind you eat. Just glow in the dark
Just
mushrooms.
glow in the dark mushrooms.
That was the funniest fucking one where he just pulls that out of his ass. Yeah, there's a actual mushroom species out there, if I'm not mistaken, that glow in the dark. I was
got
like,
some type of-
bullshit.
Some type of
Bullshit.
bioluminescence. You're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
sure enough.
he's 100% right.
He was
There
right
is.
about that.
Yeah,
There is
God
a
damn it.
glowing mushroom.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, he had that one in his pocket for a while.
Yeah, he's
was
just
ready to
been
flex
waiting.
it on
Yeah,
somebody.
waiting.
Yeah, he's been
Waiting
waiting.
to flex that one out.
He read that like 10 years ago, and he was just putting it into the universe of like, one day I will need
Oh,
this
yeah.
knowledge.
Well, I might have a little glass of whiskey then. Why not?
Yeah.
Top
well,
up.
I should. I'm going to run and grab another beer. 1 second.
Okay, well, as we wait for another call, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back. All right. A little break there. Waiting for someone to call. And you know what? You didn't. So now you got to listen to us yammer on about whatever we want.
Yeah. There's 22 people. Come on. Give us a call. What the hell?
What the fuck?
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Call us. Maybe because we haven't said that. You got a story? We want to hear it. Your aunt's got a story? Something happened to your uncle? Call us. Let us know.
We'll even take a repeat caller at this point.
Yeah, this not all right.
Just kidding. We
Somebody
won't.
call.
We're not going to.
We got 14 minutes.
We got 14 minutes, or we're just going to hang up.
Tell you.
Tell me something.
All I know is the next case file, not next week's, not tomorrow's, but the week after that we're recording, I know Dan's going to love this one.
Did we even pick that case file?
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
a couple ahead.
We're a couple ahead.
We've been, well, because we got a plethora of this certain genre.
Tomorrow, start of murder month.
Right. Yes.
And
I
then-
know. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
I got you.
And I tell
I'm
you,
picking it
if
up.
you're not already on our Patreon, because you're going to want to watch Dan's facial expressions as we get into the grisly details.
Riveting stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on with?
We haven't had a slow light like this on Cosmic Channel since like season 1.
I think
Yeah,
we
we kind
dropped
of
the ball. We blew it on the advertising, I think.
We kind of forgot to post about it, but
Social media advertising does not reach enough people to make a difference, in my opinion.
Oh, really?
No, like for calls, because say you got 200 post reach.
Listen, Zell, let us blame it on that so we don't feel shitty about ourselves.
yeah,
Right?
Okay, blame it. Let's blame. Let's blame anything. Just put it in there.
this is all Big Pharma's fault.
Yeah, they're shutting us. Well, they know what we're talking about tomorrow.
Yeah,
They know what
they
we're
know
doing
we're
tomorrow.
talking about Honey and Barry Sherman tomorrow, and Big Pharma's already. Right? Can't even. Everyone knows you can't even talk about Little Pharma anymore. It's a hot button topic, but we're taking it on tomorrow.
Big pharma. Going hard in the paint. Big pharma.
If you're listening, if you heard about the case of Barry and Honey Sherman, the billionaires in Canada who were murdered, let us know what your theory is. Call us. Tell us what it is. That way we can steal your ideas when we record tomorrow. Got a funny joke?
With some good content.
We want to hear it. Ronaldo Jones, no one's too drunk to call. You're probably just right.
You're never too drunk to call. Never. Not even a little bit.
Yeah. So.
Brisket burp. Brewing right there.
Yeah, I miss those. I miss those from Austin. Maybe that's where my guts haven't been the same since Austin. Actually,
You know what?
That's probably
We
where it
gotta.
started.
We have to plan one more pod trip. One more.
Well, we can do more than one more.
Well,
let's just plan the next one.
Well, the next one will be. I mean, that will be the pre everyone has a baby pod trip. The last one. In that fashion.
Just about everyone has a baby, so it doesn't 50% already have a baby.
Well, you don't have a baby. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's the difference? I have a baby. They're like Braden has a baby. No more pod trips. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's done. It's cooked.
done.
Over.
As soon as
Finito.
Braden has a baby, that's
over.
it. We
Yeah.
can't have that. No more fun. No more pod
No
trips.
more fun.
That's
Zero.
it.
Zero pod trips after that.
I'm calling it.
It blows my mind because I assumed we would be going on pod trips forever because
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody was going to sleep with you. And now that you're having a baby, it's blown everything to pieces. and it's
Destroyed
never
it.
gonna work. That's it.
Yeah,
Ruined.
yeah, that's it.
Fucking ruined. No, I can't wait to have 2 kids and be like, gotta go. My job, babe.
It's a pod
Babe,
trip.
it's my job. It's my job.
pod trip. Yeah.
It's a
Pod
pod
trip.
trip. It's a pod trip.
Not
Are you
even
making
pod
money?
trip, It's my job.
It's not about making
my
money. It's
job.
about making content. Okay. It's not about
Yes,
making money.
It's my job.
It's about making content.
It's my passion.
It's about getting drunk and making some great stories.
Oh, dude, we had great stories from Austin.
I had a great time. The Joe Rogan night was top
best
tier
ever.
night.
Best ever.
Yeah.
Surreal.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Fuck yeah.
Where do we
We
go?
literally thought Jason
Where we
was
going
going to
next
beat us
time?
up.
Yeah, where are we going?
Where should we go? Give us some news.
We need
Tell us.
We have requirements. One, it's got to be warmer than here.
Oh, every time. I'm not going anywhere.
It
cold.
can't have
You
snow
go.
and ice. Like, just cannot because there's. I'm not paying to go somewhere where I can just walk out my front door and see the same shit.
Yeah, no.
Like
No, let's go somewhere tropical.
I would like to go to Chicago in the summer because I know there's a lot of listeners from Chicago.
Yeah.
Some of the most listeners we have are from Chicago. And
I want to go to fucking
the city of Chicago looks pretty awesome, but I would never go there in the winter. No, I wouldn't even consider it. No chance.
Chicago, no way.
We've been to Texas, we've been to California a couple times, we've been in Nevada.
Florida would be cool.
I've never been to Florida.
There's fucking gators there though, and
Oh,
now they're
Florida's-
eating pineapple pizzas and walking dogs.
Let's go
It's not
fight.
safe
Let's
territory.
go wrestle some gators.
No.
Orlando would be cool. Orlando was fun.
Oh, that's dude. If we could do a pod trip around an event, best idea ever. Honestly.
It's an event
Like,
trip.
go to that like when we were young concert or something like that, or go to another fucking WrestleMania, or I don't know, go to Detroit and watch the Lions play. That would be
Yeah,
pretty
okay, well,
wild.
that's
You
not
want to go to
good to
Detroit?
hearts.
You have to, it has to be tropical. Like
Unless it's Detroit.
no, I would never go to Detroit in the summer.
Why?
Why?
I have no interest in going.
Okay,
to
here
Detroit.
let's go to Windsor and then we just cross the bridge to Detroit.
Windsor's even worse.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
a great
it's-
place, but
Okay, I guess
not
if
really
Detroit was
showing me.
playing in somewhere warm,
oh god, don't fucking
Eh?
don't even put that in the world because we'll do it next time. Next time Detroit's in Vegas, let's go. That'd be cool.
if it's early season when it's still warm in Vegas, Vegas in the winter is not very warm. It's not snowy.
No, remember
but
we went in January? I didn't bring any winter clothes because I didn't think it was. I thought it was gonna be hot, and it was like -2. I had to buy like winter clothes while I was there. They were so expensive.
you had to pay tourist prices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, fuck it. We're going somewhere hot. I just want to go somewhere hot.
Let's go to
That's all that
Mexico.
matters.
Let's go to all-inclusive Mexico trip.
Yeah, well, and we'll go to some ruins. Oh, fuck, boys.
Yeah.
that would
Listen.
be fun.
Okay, listen. Fuck everything. Let's take the money. Let's go to Gobekli Dupe. That's a trip.
Yes,
Go check out
Yes.
Turkey. Let's come back. We're there.
I
Done.
like it.
That's
Yeah.
a trip of trips.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's gonna cost us, the three of us. Dan's committed to the hat, so like he's fine.
I wonder if we get some type of surgery where they can like weld it to his head. He'd
Yeah.
probably be into that.
No,
right?
you're not going to
You
need.
probably get some toupee hat hair. Perfect.
All right, we got a caller.
All
Look
right.
at that.
About damn time.
Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Hey, what's going on, boys? This is David and Lauren calling from Tampa, Florida.
From
Said, fuck you, call us, so we fucked ourselves and we're calling you.
hell yeah, there you
Nice.
go.
Dig it.
Yes, sir. So we've got I guess like a brief story. We have a 7-year-old son, and like ever since we've lived in this house, I mean, I wouldn't say it's haunted or anything, but he said some creepy stuff. For example, like one night, probably like a month or two ago, he had a dream. He said he saw a shadow and he could see through it, and he hoped that it was just a reflection of something in his room. They was looking right at him, and the face was connected to his face, but it didn't look like his face, and the head was like a different shape than his. The way he described it was like far more creepy and whatnot. But also like ever since he was like 3, like he'd say just like creepy things like that he would see in the house. We'd pull up into the driveway sometimes, and he'd just kind of point at the house from the back seat and say that he saw. What did he say?
Just say monster.
Yeah, just-
Oh,
monster.
no.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Right,
That's some
and yeah,
good
he
fun.
talked about like, I don't know, these seemingly imaginary characters that he talked about seeing in the house, like this Mr. Popo, he said, who lives in the
God.
other dark, whatever that means.
Oh my
What?
God.
Hold on.
But
Shit.
He lives where? The other
Yeah,
dark.
Do some weird shit. I don't know.
yeah, so I don't know if he has that like childlike intuition where he could just see shit that's not visible to adults or what. But yeah, just some creepy shit my son said. I guess that's really our story in a nutshell.
Oh.
So I just wonder, like, have you guys maybe like considered adoption? Or stop, man.
He's
Yeah,
demonic.
we're speechless too. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, it could be
terrifying.
for sure something.
Is his name Damien? That's fucking
But
terrifying.
yeah, either way, thank you for taking our call, and we won't eat up any more of your time.
It's
Oh,
good.
no worries.
That
Thanks for
is-
the call.
oh, that was good
That's-
and terrifying.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
terrifying.
You guys have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
You too, man.
Bye.
You need to
That
start
is, like-
spiking that kid's juice with holy water or something.
Yeah.
That's I got a buddy who's got like a kid who says like wild stuff like they're gonna drag you to hell, and then like laughs at him, and he's like, wait, what? And it's like he's like, it's having kids. No one tells you it's terrifying.
Nah, man, I'm telling you, my kid, thick veil, just like his old man, little meathead, none of
Yeah.
that stuff. No, nothing.
Not yet.
No,
Not
never.
yet.
No.
Not
Veil's
yet.
thick, buddy.
The other dark, that is terrifying.
Yeah, that's fucking scary as fuck.
That's like there's a worse dark out there.
My neighbor's kid's like that.
It's
She's
darker
like,
than
since
dark.
He was a little kid. He'd be like
kid-
staring
this
in the
kid knows it.
corners and talking to things that weren't there. And he always talks about an old lady that's in his room that nobody knows about. And it's like, oh my god,
I don't like that.
I know. And every time the kid comes over to play with my kid, I don't answer the door anymore.
Yeah,
Like, we don't play with that kid anymore.
yeah.
We don't play with that kid anymore. I'm
That,
sorry.
that kid's no good.
Yeah, nope. Fuck that.
No one likes him.
No.
It's truly terrifying. I can't wait for Nova to start seeing some weird stuff with all the portals you've left open.
Oh, this house is fucking a sieve, man. Just leaking through Vale.
Yeah.
Not here, boy. Thick old veils.
Mom, let's come curse your house. Get rid of those veils.
No, not ever. Nope. Can't do it.
It'll be interesting. I mean, God, just the driving past be like monster. I'd be like, oh, now I gotta go in there.
Oh, buddy, it's just every time they have a nightmare, it's fucking scary. You go in the room in the middle of the night, it's dark, and they're like, oh, there's something, like your kid looks at you and it's like, there's something in my closet, or there's, and you're like, Mom, I'm gonna have a look. Not
I'd be
about,
like,
I'm
we're
about
out of
90%
here.
sure there's nothing
Get
there.
your stuff.
Yeah. Right? Like, it creeps me out.
Yeah, that's.
Or you always see, like, when you look at the monitor, you always see something kind of like float by the fucking, you know, the camera, and you're just like, ooh.
What is that?
I can't tell you how many times I've just felt weird and like gone into his room and just like been in there because I'm like, I fucking just have a little bit of anxiety. It's fucking weird.
Something's in here.
Dude, honestly, it's a horrible feeling.
I know what you're talking about with like you get those little like floaters in the cam.
Yeah.
And you're like, what is
Yeah,
that?
or then
What
like
is that?
every once in a while there's a noise.
Little
And
creak.
you're like, yeah, man. You're like, fuck.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can't wait.
Well, so far she hasn't talked, so she hasn't said anything too terrifying.
It's funny though, because no matter how much of like a giant coward you are, though, you're gonna lay down for your kid. You'll be like, okay, whatever. Like,
if
have to go
I
make
got to
sure
go
they're okay.
toe to toe with Zozo,
Yeah,
then you got to go toe to toe.
Oh, buddy, for sure.
And you just get
I will-
shredded and murdered.
Yeah, well, it's just as long as they have enough time to run away.
Yep.
I'm good with that.
I got life insurance, and I don't think there's a demonic death clause, so I'm all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be set. My,
Yeah,
my life is worth $1 million to them. At least I could pay off the house.
Yeah.
Set them up.
$1 million, you say, eh?
If I die at work, my family gets $150.
I've secretly
Yeah.
secretly taken a life insurance out on you guys through Big Theory as well, just in case.
Yeah,
That's
double-
smart. That's a good bet.
Yeah, contingency plan.
Wasn't there was a story about Walmart taking insurance policies out on their own employees and then not paying them the money? That came up a long time ago, I remember.
Yeah,
That's-
it's phenomenal. Have you seen the people that greet you when you come in? It looks like they have minutes to live.
Well, yeah, they're all 400 years old.
And
Right?
400 pounds. Like they are there on death's door. And then they take insurance, probably really expensive insurance policies too when you're old like that.
Yeah.
Life insurance is fucking.
They got the hiring manager bring you into the like, oh yeah, it's just for the Walmart physical, and they like look them up down, like, you're perfect.
Yeah.
No,
You're hired.
no resume needed.
Yeah. Yeah, they approach you. If you look ill enough at Walmart,
You,
like Zell, I bet they hand you applications every time you walk in there. Look,
you don't have any
looking
life
like a
in your
ghost.
body.
They're like, hey, how would you like a career at Walmart?
They probably, yeah, it's not bad. Worst jobs out there.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't have to do a lot. Just stand
I
there.
don't know. You have to deal with people, and that's
You have to deal with the people of Walmart.
yeah, which is tough. My hat's off to people who work at Walmart. Absolutely.
All right, well, no one's calling in. So
Yeah.
we're going to
We're
wrap this
not?
one up. So if you're
Yeah.
listening to the podcast version of this, just know
It's gonna be a little shorter.
if you can't make the live show, if you can't call in live, leave a voicemail. Call 1-833-703-0424. Leave a voicemail, or just record it on your phone and send it to cosmicchannelspodcast@gmail.com. or write a story. Whatever. If you
Yeah,
got
we'll read it here.
We'll read it out. So if we get enough recorded of those voicemails and stories, if we get a night like this where it's a little low, we can plug a couple of those in for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, you know what to do. Call back. 2nd and 4th Sunday of every month. 2nd
The
and
next one,
4th.
November
2nd and 4th.
27th.
November 27th. Same time, same cosmic place. All right. Cosmic channels are now closed. Peace.